Hello student, this is the first lecture of the subject civics, power sharing. Uh, Here power sharing, before to that we have to discuss what is power sharing and how it is important. So in democracy, our country is democratic country, and in democracy power it is not shared. In democracy power it is shared among the different organs of the government. We have seen in democracy whatever decision takes place, that decisions are not one way decision. Different institutions in the democracy, they have to consult with each other before taking the final decision. So this is the intelligent power sharing, and which are these organs of the government: legislatures, judiciary, and executive. These are the different organs of the government where power is shared, or this is called the organ of government. Means one way decision do not take place in the democracy. We have seen in democracy makes the delay in decision, because decision whatever takes place with consultation of different organs of the government. uh, Now in this power sharing we are going to discuss this with the example of Belgium and Sri Lanka, and how dispute arise in both these countries related to the power sharing, and how they solve their problem in Belgium skillfully, and how dispute arise in the Sri Lanka related to the power sharing. Both this means this we are going to discuss with this case study. So directly we come to the chapter, which is page number 2 of the textbook civics. So Belgium, first of all we'll talk about the Belgium. See the map of Belgium. First of all, see the map of this Belgium. Three colors are there. Belgium, here Brussels capital, orange dot is there, that is the capital city of this Belgium, Brussels. Then red color, it shows Wallen, Volcan. This red color shows Volcan, where French speaking people lives. And greenish color of this Belgium is Flemish region. Green color upper side, that is Flemish region, and they speak Dutch language. And on the right side, red line, red color, but black linings are there in on the right side. That is the German speaking region. Means this is the map of Belgium, and how problems arise with the community, because majority, here the problem arises with the majority and minority. So ethnic composition, what is the ethnic composition of this Belgium, that we are going to discuss here. Okay, so we have seen, just observe the map of Belgium. Then Belgium, we are discussing about the Belgium. Belgium, it is very small country from the Europe. Where it is in the Europe, smaller in the area than the state of Haryana. Haryana state in India, more than our state Haryana that is more than this Belgium country. Okay, so it has a border with which country? France, Netherlands, then Germany and the Luxembourg. So these are the countries border join with this country, Belgium. It has a population little over 1 crore, about half of the population of Haryana. Means हरियाणा की जितनी संख्या है population, half of the population is in the of this Belgium. Half of the population of which state? That is which state in India? Haryana. So the ethnic composition of this small country is very complex. So here, what is ethnic composition? Ethnicity or ethnic composition. Ethnic composition means having the common culture. Ethnicity or ethnic means having the common culture whose forefathers or ancestors or descendants, they are from the same group, that is called the ethnicity. Okay, so here here small countries and their ethnic composition of this small country is very complex. Of the country's total population, 59% live in the Flemish region. 59% people, they live in the Flemish region, which indicates the green color. Just we have observed the map of Belgium. People, they are living in the Flemish region. They are in the majority. Their percentage is 59%. Means they are having the majority in Flemish region, which indicate the green color in the map. And which language they speak? They speak Flemish region, and they speak Dutch language. Which language they speak? Dutch language. Okay, and another 40% people, they live in which area? Wallonia region. And which language they speak? They speak French language. Wallonia, which indicates the red color in the map, just we have seen. Okay, and remaining 1% of the Belgians speak German. 1% people, Belgian people, they speak German, which is on the right side of the map. In the capital city Brussels, which we have seen in the map, orange color, just like a dot. So in capital city Brussels, 80% people, they speak French, and while 20% they speak Dutch. So this is about the language which they speak in their country and in capital city. So it is the division of the people based on their language, majority and minority. So minority French speaking community was relatively rich and powerful. There is a French speaking community which they have the minority French speaking people. They have minority. The minority French speaking community was relatively rich and powerful, though they are in the minority, but they are here rich and powerful. French-speaking community. This was resent by the Dutch-speaking community. Dissent means agreement, conflict, संघर्ष का कारण. Though because this French-speaking community that was in the minority, but relatively they are rich and powerful, and this one was the reason for angriness or resented the Dutch speaking community who got benefit economic development and education much later. Means though they are majority, though they are Dutch speaking people, they are in the majority, but they got economic development or economic or education much later than this French speaking people. Okay, so this led to the tension between Dutch speaking people and French speaking people. French speaking people और डच स्पीकिंग पीपल इनमें संघर्ष का, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स का रीज़न क्या था? This community was, though this community was in the minority, but they were dominant or rich and powerful. Which community? French speaking community. And that is why Dutch speaking community was means in place of Dutch speaking community, conflicts were there against the French speaking community. And during the 1950 and 1960 especially, this tension between these two communities means two communities, which one? Dutch and French. This tension between two communities was more acute in Brussels. Brussels is the capital city, and in this capital city these tensions, conflicts were more acute. ज़्यादा वो वहाँ थे, तीव्रता जिसे कहते हैं, और increased. Brussels presented a special problem. The Dutch speaking people constitute the majority in the country. Dutch speaking people की majority country में थी. They were 59% people, 59% percentage of Dutch speaking people in the country, that was in the majority, and their percentage was 59 in the country. But if we talk in the capital Brussels, they were in the minority. Though they were in the Dutch speaking people, they were majority in the country. But if we talk in the Brussels, which one was the capital city, and in that city this Dutch speaking people, they were in the minority. So here let us compare this situation in another country. So this is the situation which we have seen about the Belgium, and what was the reason between this community for the conflicts, majority and minority, and their percentage in the capital city. Means these Dutch speaking people, they were in the majority in country, but minority in the Brussels or capital city. So let us compare this to the situation of another country. Another example which we have to discuss here about the Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka is an island nation, just a few kilometers off of the southern coast of the Tamil Nadu. Near about 40 kilometer distance is there from the last southern part of the India. It has about 2 crore people. Population is also not much more, 2 crore. About the same as in Haryana. So Like other nation in the South Asia region, Sri Lanka has a diverse population. श्रीलंका की पॉपुलेशन जो है वो डाइवर्स है. South means other nation in the South Asia region, Sri Lanka has a diverse population. The major social groups are Sinhala speaker. Major group in this Sri Lanka is which group? That is Sinhala speaker, and their percentage is of what? 74. सिन्हाला स्पीकर का परसेंटेज श्रीलंका में कितना है? दैट इज 74. एंड तमिल स्पीकर दे आर 18%. तमिल स्पीकर्स परसेंटेज इज 18. एंड अमंग तमिल देर आर 2 सब ग्रुप्स. तमिल स्पीकर की कितनी परसेंटेज है? 18. लेकिन उसमें भी तमिल स्पीकर दे डिवाइडेड इनटू 2 ग्रुप्स. Okay, Tamil speaker they divided into 2 groups. Tamil, they are called the Sri Lankan Tamil. They are called what? Sri Lankan Tamil means 18% population. They are divided into 2 groups. And first group is Sri Lankan Tamil and their percentage is 13%. And rest whose forefather came from the India as a plantation workers during the colonial period are called the Indian Tamil. Means this Tamil, Sri Lankan Tamil and Indian Tamil, they are divided like this. Both this percentage is of 18, and out of 18, 13% they are Sri Lankan Tamil, and another 5% they are Indian Tamil, whose forefathers they went to the Sri Lanka for the plantation worker and they settled down there, but their origin is from the India. So like this is the division in 18%, 13 and 5%. Total that is 15%. Okay. So as you see from the map, Sri Lankan Tamil are concentrated in north. Sri Lankan Tamil, they are concentrated in the in north. Most of the Sinhala speaking people are Buddhists. Sinhala's percentage is 74 and they are Buddhist, while most of the Tamils are Hindu or Muslim, and whatever 18% Tamils are there, they are their religion is Hindu and Muslim. There are about 7% Christian also. There are Christian people and their percentage it is 7, who are both Tamil and Sinhala. Means this Christian, they are in both these groups, Tamil also and in Sinhala, means their percentage is also in 74 and also in 18. Which religion? That is Christian. Okay. Here, pause there. Hold. Just imagine what could happen in the situation like in Belgium. In Belgium, Dutch community could take advantage of its numeric majority and force it will on the French and German speaking population. This would push the conflicts among the communities further. This could lead the very messy partition of the country. Both the sides would claim control over the Brussels. In Sri Lanka, the Sinhala community enjoy an even bigger majority and could impose its will on the entire country. Now let us look at what happened in both the countries. So come to the Sri Lanka. Majoritarianism in the Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka emerged as an independent country in 1948. The leaders of Sinhala community sought to secure dominance over the government by virtue of their majority. As a result, the democratically elected government adopted this series. Okay, here elected government adopted the series of majoritarian measures to establish Sinhala supremacy. In 1956, the act was passed. We are talking about in the country, which country? Sri Lanka. They passed act in 1956 to recognize Sinhala as only official language. This disregarding Tamil, means it was one of the reason for disregarding of this Tamil. The government followed the preferential policies that favor Sinhala applicants for the university position and the government job. Means Sinhala community government also that was giving priority or preferences to the Sinhala community, especially in the university education of the student and their language. So preferential policy was there that favor the Sinhala applicants for the university position and government jobs. Means this act of government, Sri Lankan government, that was of the partiality. A new constitution stipulated that the state shall protect the foster Buddhism. Okay, means they stipulated as or the provision they made that what Buddhism, they would protect the Buddhism, or Buddhism would be the religion of the country. All these government measures coming after the other, one by one, all these provisions which were favorable to the Sinhala, they were making like this. So gradually increase the feeling of alienation among the Sri Lankan Tamil, और इसी के कारण among the Sri Lankan Tamil their feeling was like a alienation. Alienation means just like isolation. So they felt that none of the major political parties led by the Buddhist Sinhala leaders were sensitive to their language and culture. Means whatever political parties were there, they were on the favor of Sinhala. They were not on the side of Sinhala, but on the side of this Sri Lankan Tamil. They wanted to promote the culture and language of the Sinhala only. They felt that the constitution they felt that the constitution and government policies denial them equal political right. Means they felt that, who felt that? Sri Lankan Tamil, that constitution and government policies, they denial them equal political right. Means constitution through or government through, means government that was not ready for giving the political right to this Sri Lankan Tamil, and discriminated against them in getting the jobs and other opportunities, and ignore their interest, ignore their interest. Means especially there was the partiality in place of the Sri Lankan Tamil, and promoted to whom they used to promote, they were promoted Sinhala community. Actual government would be the non-partial, but partiality was there, and this one was the main reason for the conflicts which led to the civil war in this country. As a result, the relations as the result, relations between the Sinhala and Tamil communities strength over the time. Okay, means disputes that increases over the time between this Tamil and Sinhala. The Sri Lankan Tamil launch parties and struggle for the recognition of the Tamil as the official language for the regional autonomy and equality of the opportunity in securing education and job. Means this Sri Lankan Tamil taken initiative and they launched the political party, because whatever parties were there in this, they were giving or they were promoting the Sinhala, and that is why they form or they launch the parties and struggle for what? Recognition of the Tamil as a official language for the regional autonomy. Means जहाँ वो उनकी संख्या ज़्यादा है वहाँ कौन सी लैंग्वेज होनी चाहिए? मेजॉरिटी से Tamil language, and equality of the opportunity in education and job also. But their demand for more autonomy to provinces populated by the Tamil was repeatedly denied. By the 1980s, several political organizations were formed. 1980 तक several political organizations they were formed, and what was their demand? Demanding as an independent Tamil state. What was the demand? For independent of Tamil state. And in the northern and eastern part of the Sri Lanka, what was their demand? For forming the independent Tamil Eelam or independent state, especially north and eastern part, because their majority was there of this Tamil people in north and eastern part of the country. So their demand was forming the independent state based on the Tamil Eelam. The distrust between these two communities turned into widespread conflicts. Conflicts arise or became severe and turned into the conflicts. It soon turned into the civil war or civil war की शुरुआत हुई. As a result, thousands of people of both this community have been killed, from Tamil and also Sinhala. Thousands of people they died, they killed in this civil war. Many families were forced to leave the country as a refugee, and many more lost their livelihood. Means destruction was there in this civil war. Many more families had to force to leave the country, and they became the refugees of other countries. So you have read chapter 1 of the economics about the Sri Lanka as an excellent record. As an excellent record here. But the civil war has caused the terrible setback to the social, cultural and economic life of the country. Okay, here. So, because of the restriction, Sri Lanka has excellent record of the economic development. Development was there in education and health, but because of having the war has caused the terrible setback to the social, cultural and economic life of this country, and it ended in 2009. This war ended in 2009. Okay, come to the accommodation in Belgium. So this we have seen about the Sri Lanka. Because of this majority and minority or special interest with the government resulted the civil war between these two communities, and destruction taken place. They lag behind economical. This Sri Lanka was developed country, but because of drawback of this civil war, that came down. Economy of that country came down. So come to the accommodation in Belgium. In Belgium, ethnic groups dissatisfaction was there. Conflicts were there in Belgium on the base of language, majority and minority, and how they handled this situation skillfully. So Belgium leaders took the different path. Belgium leaders took this different path.